clip it, strip it, and crimp it. Well, hello and welcome back. My plan is to get started on wiring that Ron Francis wiring harness into the truck, and but there's a couple things I need to do before I do that. I got a bunch of boxes that I need to break down and get kind of out of the way, because I have the seat sitting in the truck right now, and I need to get the seat out of it, brought back in here, and where I need to put it, I've got a bunch of boxes. So I'm going to do that first, and then I'm going to move that seat. But anyway, this is the first thing that needs to be installed. I need to figure out where I'm going to put this. I think I'm going to put it underneath the seat. The Ron Francis instruction says that, like in the trunk, under the seat, behind the seat, those are good spots for it. So I think that's what I'm going to do, which, like I've said before in other videos, that's kind of been my plan, is to go mount it under the seat or behind the seat. Anyway, and then I need to mount the computer, and I'm going to mount it obviously very close. This is the wiring for that, so there's not, pretty much you're going to mount those two side by side. Anyway, that's the first thing that I need to do, is get that mounted so that I know exactly where I'm running wires to, and then how long they're going to be and all that stuff. The harness, the wiring harness that's on the motor originally, is still on the motor, so I gotta get that taken off. I left it on there because I wasn't sure if I was going to need to know where things go and stuff like that, but the instructions for this harness are pretty specific, so I think I can just remove that and be okay. So let me break these boxes down and get that seat out of the truck, and then we'll figure out where we're going to mount that thing. Okay, so that happened fast for you guys, but not so fast for me. But I got the seat. Now the seat is sitting there, and I broke down cardboard there, and I got a heater in that truck, because what I have decided is to mount that against the back of the cab and not under the seat, for a couple of reasons. Just going to show you and explain a little bit in here in the truck. So there's this little hump right here, comes up. Anyway, if I put it right here under the seat, I'm a little worried that that seat might make contact with it, and I don't really want to do that. However, right here, I have lots of room between the back of the seat and the back of the cab. So if I put it here and the computer mounted both on this, then what I can do is I can basically make myself a little cover that is removable that I can put against here, and then this way, if things get put behind the seat, which obviously they will, it's not going to be, something's not going to be up against it, but it's still going to be, it's not going to be getting hit by a seat. So that's the plan that I decided. The other thing is, you can see I did not put the kills mat on this yet. and I need to, so I have a heater going just to try to heat this up a little bit. The kills mat is in the house. It's warm. So anyway, I'm going to bring some kills mat out here. I'm going to kills mat the back of that cab and then mount that so that it's not going to be making noise and I'm not taking it off again to do that, blah, blah, blah. I got the headliner out of this thing too, so I need to do it up top too. So I don't know, maybe I'm changing directions for today for this video. I hope not, but we'll see. Anyway, but that's the way it goes. Projects, a lot of times you realize you got to do something else before you can do what you need to do or what you want to do. Anyway, that's where I'm at. Get some kills mat out here, get something done. So I might be changing my mind on some of what I video record of this. The back of the instructions is pretty specific about this company's design on this block, and they specify that if anybody tries to, copy it or whatever, that they will come up to them aggressively. So I don't know how much of it I want to actually show. So I'm just going to do the best I can of making a video without really too much showing exactly, their design and what they have going on, I guess, is what I'm going to try to do. So the video that I recorded already that you'll probably see is going to have been edited because I already video recorded this block, which I don't know that necessarily it's that big a deal for somebody to see it, but I don't want to get involved in I don't want to make anybody upset. And it's not like I have asked permission to record installation of their product and air it on YouTube. So I'm going to do the best I can to not do that. I had a lot of time to think about that because I still had the harness on the motor, the original Crown Vic harness I still had on that motor, so I had to get that off, and so I just finished doing that. I don't know how much you can hear about this raining, but it's raining still. It's been raining all day. It was snowing for I don't know, a few minutes, big place, but it's warm enough that it's not gonna amount to nothing, if it keeps snowing. Okay, so I'm still on bag 60, the mass airflow sensor. I literally got to put the thing back on because, as you can see, I took it off. So I got to put that back on real quick. So what I might do is I might just sit you guys right here. See that you're looking at it. Are you looking at it? Yeah, you're looking at it. Close enough. Okay, let me grab that thing. And I guess I'm not real sure where my batteries are at for my audio, so hopefully I don't lose audio mid-video. It is cold enough for that rubber to be Hard to get on there, but that's okay. Okay, tighten this up. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep all the wires as hidden as possible. So this mass airflow sensor is right here, and I think what I'm going to do, because these other wires, I can take this chain off. I'm not pulling that motor anytime soon, but I'm going to try to take wires for injectors, and well, this is coil, but injectors, coils, I'm going to try to take these wires down and run them along inside here, under here, to try to keep them kind of hidden and out of the way. So I'm going to take this mass airflow sensor, I'm going to bring it over, and I'm going to do just that. I'm going to try to get it. I don't know how much I can access that without pulling that intake off. That might be my deciding factor. If I have to take the intake off to do it, then I'm not going to do it. Anyway, just try to make things clean. I guess I'll run it along here. Anyway, everything's going to come across and go through that hole right there. And then down, and then along inside there and back up to it. Easy enough. Okay, so here it is. Here's bag 60. I realized I was just mid-sentence. I was saying something and then stopped, which I'm sure it's annoying. It's something that I do. I don't realize I do it, but I do it. And I know that it's annoying because when I edit, I'm like, why do I do that? So like start saying something, and then about a minute later or whatever it is, I finish saying what it is I'm saying. Crazy part is that just then I literally started saying it and then shut off the camera. My wife texted me. She said, "Are you working on that truck on this gloomy day?" Like, yep. Like, I waited too long, man. I waited too long to not work on it. Okay, we should have plenty of wire to run this where we need, it looks like. Wow. Okay. Now I got a big old mess. Okay, I'm gonna have to come up with a way to do this without doing that. That was lame. Talk about time consuming. Now I've made a knot in everything over here. Okay. Hopefully I got audio. Yes, it looks like I do. All right, I am giving you guys an update. I'm just plugging away at this wiring. And here's where I am so far. I ain't got a lot, but running through firewall there, so I'm just running back. I'm not going underneath everything like I would have hoped. I'd have had to take everything apart to do that. This is the only one so far that is in question. This says that it's a temperature sensor for the head. It's supposed to, says it plugs into the head under the intake, and I don't know that. And anyway, there's one here that's temperature sensor. So I have not wired that one in yet. I'm waiting, get everything else, and then to see if I can figure that out. But here is what I have going in here. I'm just bringing it through, along, down, and then over and to the panel. So that's basically all I'm doing. It, and like video recording, doing this, it'd just be no fun. It's very tedious, time consuming, but it's pretty easy. I mean, they definitely have it down to where they make it really easy for the guy putting it together. The instructions are very specific. The wires are all labeled every, like, I don't know what it is, 8 inches or so, and the wires are literally labeled like what they are, and then the number that it's going to connect to at the panel. So it's really quite easy. You just got to follow it. You know what I mean? Okay. All right. I've gone and gotten bag 73. Okay, and bag 73 is accelerator pedal position sensor. So it is cold today. I got this heater, but I mean, still cold. I should have way more wire than I need for this, because this is just the pedal. Just going from the pedal. I've been keeping all the, excuse me, fighting something. I've been keeping the bags and the number of the bag, and then all the excess that I take off of this, what am I thinking? When I cut to fit the excess that's left over, I've been rolling it up, putting it back in the bag, which seems like okay, whatever. But if for whatever reason, I should happen to say this truck gets wrecked, I can take this out, and then I'd be able to put it in something else. And if I put it in the car and it needed to be in the trunk, I would have all the wires I could extend all the wires. That's probably never going to happen, but it is something that's like, okay, a little bit of a forethought. I'll probably just save all that wire. It's all marked, So anyway, that's what I'm doing. Saving it. That's why I put that bag right there. Just put it all back in the same number bag, and then keep the instructions, and then I have all that. And then if I ever have to do that, then I can take this out of the truck, and then I can extend all the wires. Plug it in right here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but plugging in right there, and then running back to the. It's been the really cool part about this kit is like everything from the Crown Vic is, it's the plug. It plugs right in. Got it. So see, I just wrapped. Try to shut the door and keep as much of the heat in here. Man, pretty easy. This is what I've been going through. It's pretty easy. Just plug it in, click, get my wires sitting where I like it, and then I've been running. I have a zip tie right here with a magnetic dealio. And basically, I just been running the wires through that. I honestly can make things easier for myself. And go like this, I suppose. And then I've been just kind of creating a loop here. So I know that I have more than enough. And then cut it off there. I do want to read a little bit of this and just make sure that I'm going, all these are going to the block, and they are. So like I say, here's what I've been doing, and maybe this isn't, and there's a possibility that I will never actually use this. But in the event that something happens and I need to relocate this harness into a different vehicle, and I need to make these longer and locate this somewhere else, I have all of the wires that I cut off. That's the plan. That's the reason for it. And I think it's a good idea, and if you don't, you should, because it is. I just know that if something were to ever happen to this truck, if it got wrecked, what have you, and the motor's still good and the wiring harness is still good, I could get another vehicle and just, I don't have to go buy a whole nother harness and then try to figure out how to extend all the wires. Just trying to make sure that I have things, like set together, so when I do start taping this all up, it's not like one is shorter than, so everything is uniform, It's been doing that. Okay. I have the same thing going on right here. I just have a zip tie right here and a zip tie right here, and eventually, real soon, I would think I'm gonna need to tighten up these zip ties, and then I'm gonna need to do another zip tie, because these zip ties aren't big enough for the amount of wire that I'm going to be running through here. So what I'll do is I'll just put another zip tie, and then I'll tighten these up, and then start another bundle of wires. I'm just going to try to get like halfway through all this before I do that. Okay, take a drink of my coffee because coffee's yummy. It's like trying to snow today. Like at one point, it was snowing. Like the sidewalk was starting to turn white, and it lightened up, and now it's just kind of a flurry. It's kind of like trying to snow, but here it is, middle of February, which, I mean, you're not out of the woods in February, but where did my instructions go? There they are. Okay. I have been following these instructions, and you pretty much have to follow these instructions to the T. And it's really simple. You know, it's tells you, the bag number tells you what it is, and then it says gray wire. It's the first thing. It says gray wire 52 on this block, and 52 is right here. And so I've been going circling around and coming back to it like that right there. Just try to keep things clean. So I just kind of put it up there where I think, and then I mark with my finger, cut out the excess. Okay. Next wire is a white wire going to 55. More coffee. White wire. That's pretty simple. Going to 55. Stay alive, 55. Okay. Snip it. Strip it. Crimp it. Run it up behind here. Going to 55. Right in there. White wire, sensor 55, well, sensor going to 55. Red wire going to 56. Red wire going to 56. Snip it. Strip it and crimp it. 56 done. Tan wire 57. I had to turn you back up again. It's like still just kind of flurrying. I don't think it's gonna do anything. I mean, who knows? Maybe later when the sun starts going down, it cools off. Maybe it'll get busy, but I sort of don't think it's gonna. Did I loosen that up? I didn't. So 10 wire sensor to 57, got it done. Yellow wire to 58. Clip it, strip it, and crimp it. Real nice. Clark. Okay, yellow wire sensor. So now I've got all those checked off. I check off bag 73, and then I got bag 74C, camshaft positioning sensor. So I'm just gonna go get bag did I say 73? 74C. I'm gonna go get that bag and get started on that one. And it's just that easy. I don't know when I'll bring you guys back, but I will bring you back. But I don't think it's going to be, I can't do a video doing that the whole time. But I really wanted to do at least one where we just went through all the wires and just see how it's so simple. It's really easy. They've got it figured out, man. They've really got it figured out where they make it really easy on a guy. So I'm very happy with this so far. And thing starts up, I'm really going to be excited. So anyway, I've got a long ways to go, and I'm going to get there. I don't know if I'm going to get like one video for this. Hopefully just one video. But anyway, I gotta go get bag 74 and get after it. Well, I've gotten a long way on that Ron Francis harness. I did have one bag that had the wrong plug, and so I had to get a hold of them, and they're sending me that. As soon as I get that, I'll be able to complete the Ron Francis harness. I did start wiring the truck itself. I'm in the middle of that right now. I have not done a very good job at all of putting together video. I'm just wrapping this video up because it's been a couple weeks since that last clip you just watched, and I need to get started on another video, and so I'm just going to wrap this one up. Hopefully I'll just have these, just 2 videos of the wiring, and then hopefully after that video, so this video, next video, and then hopefully after that it's a startup video. Hopefully, God willing, we'll be starting this thing up. With that, have a blessed week. Thanks for watching. Remember that Jesus loves you. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for all you guys that have subscribed and are supporting me in that. And until next time, have a blessed week. Thanks for watching.